Hi everyone, Minecraft Bots here. In this quick video to show the Better Than Wolves mod that I'm adding to my Let's Plays. First thing I'm going to show you here, I'm not going to show you this at all because there's too much to show, is the windmill. So I'll be adding this, making a windmill for the village. This is the main reason why I'm adding it is, for so you can have like windmills and stuff in the village. With windmills you can make stuff like this, which is like a lift. So I'll show you how this works now. Pull that lever, this is the brake, makes it go up and off. Pull this here one, make it go down. Just take the brake off there. There's rope in there. So go right to the bottom, put the brake on. Or I can just let it go on down. Or I can flip this switch and then make it come up. So for now I'll just put the brake on. I'll show you what that is in a second. This here is just the exact same as the windmill, only it's water wheel. It's got a gearbox here and a drive shaft here. Just basically does the exact same as that. You could have that wheel way up there with water if you wanted, but I just used the windmill just for example. So in this one I have the windmill coming in here into a gearbox, into two drive shafts, into another gearbox, drive shaft, gearbox. You can only have three drive shafts in a row or it'll break. So that's why I have that gearbox there, and a few more gearboxes to come down to the floor here. This here one is saw. This here one is for a middle. So you have two windmill places, or maybe a water wheel place on the windmill, one for like a lumber place, and one for like a middle for a bakery or something. But I'm going to show you what this is. It's a saw. Put the wood on, cuts it up into planks. So right, cuts it into these and create a saw. Yeah, into it again. Does it fairly quick. So just go like that, and it gives you. No, it's not gonna work. Right, so do that again. So it gives you these here. So I'll show you what you're actually getting. Getting these here. And place them on walls like that, or you can place them along the ground like that. Same with these. Place them on walls like that. Just have a bit of a wall like that instead of a fence. And you can cut them down even smaller. And you'll get wee blocks like those are wee squares are. So show this here one does now. Seconds to load up. Just gonna get rid of some of this stuff that I don't need. That gives you this, which is flour. Just pops out, goes around the place. So while that's doing that, I'll show you a few more things. Actually, I'll sleep. A bit late. Watching away, there's not really much point for the next thing showing you, but anyway. So here is a table. It's just a load of wee tables put together like that. So yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. Next thing is these here. These are cauldrons. It's used for cooking. So you could put a load of stuff in like this here, and pull this lever. Why's that not working? Of course the one that I put it into doesn't work. But, so yeah, put these in here like this, and it start cooking. So you can put a load of stuff in there, quick way. It's not going. So that's what they are there. So you can fire things. And there's these here pillars here that you can make, so they look quite nice. So that's the bottom, and it's for the top as well. So it's there as well. It's just normal stone. There's a new type of stone as well as been added. So that's the pillars sort of look like there. Actually, there's better look from there. So yeah, now it's kicking away the meat. Just put this around the place. Back in here. See what we got. So yeah, I've got quite a bit of flour now. Got to put that in there. Just get that second. Oh, here's the like a stone wall that you can do with like half stone, sort of smooth stone, you know, upright. Oh yeah, and you've got half block walls, so you can make chairs like this sort of. So that's pretty handy. So let's see how it's doing. Yeah, it's going through pretty quick. Well, it's not really that quick, but it takes a bit of time. But you know, you can fill that up, so you know you can get more done. Which one? Here it is. Mixed donuts. So there's your donuts. Some creative so I can eat, but this here dispenses blocks. You know, as an actual block. Let's see. Just quickly show you here what sort of stuff's been added. All this here is been vine trap, put it down on the ground. Doesn't seem to work too well, but don't know. There's a table. There's quite a bit of stuff. 2 tracks has been added. All the stuff here. Then down here, some new tools, new bow, new arrow, some new armor, blaster and stuff. But it'll take me a while, you know, to sort of get all the, know how to craft all these here different things, and it actually takes quite a bit of materials, you know, to make them. So it's yeah, it's another thing. You can climb this rope, I think. Yeah, just climb it like that, like a ladder. So yeah, it takes a lot of materials, you know, to make some of this stuff. So it's not going to be, you know, it take a few episodes to make some of the materials, but you know, as I go on doing buildings, I'll, you know, gather resources for each building. I might have to, you know, like build a building and go back to it to furnish it with the different stuff, like with these here, and for the middle it might take a while. I might build a middle and then have to go back and put the sails and all on. But anyway, for whenever I'm doing the world downloads, if you download the world, anything that is part of this mod will be deleted. The world will still load all okay, but all the stuff here, the rope, the sails, the gears, the not the pistons, the cauldrons, the drive shafts, all that stuff will disappear, and you know, everything else that's normally in the game will be there, but everything that's part of the mod will be gone. There'll be a link to this mod in the description anyway when I'm putting it up for download, so if you want to download the mod you can. It's not too hard to install. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and bye.